All right, you might not realize it, but Chicago has one of the biggest honor flight programs around.
Yeah, we love every time we do one of these. We absolutely love it. Veterans traveling to Washington at no cost to visit really what is one of the most impressive memorials in the world.
Yeah, Chicago is about to mark its 100th honor flight. Joining us is the co-founder of Honor Flight Chicago, Mary Pettinato. She is the World War II veteran Irv Abramson. Let's start with Mary first. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming on the show, both of you.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, well, Mary, let's start with you. What caused you to start this Honor Flight Chicago, and maybe tell us how it's changed over the 14 years?
Well, years ago in 2007, I was visiting my parents in Florida. And I said, you know, Dad, you're 89 years old. If you were on your deathbed right now, what would you say you wished you had done? And there was silence, and he just started crying. And he said, more than anything, I wanted to see the memorial that was built in my honor and in the honor of those that I had to leave behind. And he said, but by the time it was built, I'm too old to see it. I'm in a wheelchair, I'm on oxygen, I can't make the trip. And of course I responded, who's your favorite daughter? We can do this. And he was right. It's a tough trip to pull off. You know, it was my mom, my dad, and I, and a wheelchair and the oxygen, the logistics of it all. But when we got to the World War II Memorial, my father being a World War II veteran, he was just awestruck, and he saw many other honor flight hubs celebrating with their veterans, and we actually joined with another hub, and someone sang the national anthem, and we did the Pledge of Allegiance, and it was beautiful. And I said, when I get back to Chicago, I want to start this in Chicago, and that was 100 flights ago. So
Amazing.
We're excited that we are celebrating our 100th flight.
Absolutely love it. Irv, let me turn to you. When my grandpa Larry, before he passed away, the one thing he wanted to do was see the memorial in Washington, and that was made possible through an honor flight. And he said it was, a couple of days he would never forget in his lifetime. You went in 2009. Thank you for your service,
Right.
first of all, Irv. What was it like for you?
It was quite emotional. Of course, the memorials are very striking, magnificent, and they were very emotional. And something like over 50 years since I had been on the battlefields, and this seeing the memorials brought back a flood of memories, and it was very emotional.
Yeah, what would you say to other vets who want to do this and they're maybe, hesitant because they think this could never happen for me? What would you like them to know?
I would encourage them under all circumstances to make that trip, no matter what they had to sacrifice to do it, because it's an experience never to be forgotten. Every vet that has ever taken the trip that I have ever talked to said that it was the experience of a lifetime and one they would never forget. I know I never will.
So, Mary, hearing Irv say that, what does that mean to you? I know, obviously, your own father, and words can't express what that meant to you. But here's somebody whose life you've changed as well, and so many others. How does that sit with you?
Couldn't be more moved. It's a thrill to honor our humble heroes, and our World War II, our Korean War vets, and our Vietnam War vets are truly those heroes. I'm so excited about this flight, about every flight we have, but we'll be almost 10,000 veterans that will have flown by the year. And the average age of our World War II veterans is in the upper 90s.
Wow.
And from there, so.
Well, you are certainly making a lot of people very happy and very proud. We want to thank you for the work that you're doing out there for our veterans. Chicago Honor Flight co-founder Mary Pettinato, and of course, World War II veteran Irv Abramson. Thank you so much for your service and sacrifice, sir.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it to you both.
It was a pleasure being here.
Yeah, when my